Hello and welcome, and this is little baby Buttons. Buttons, say hello. She's not, she wants to be on her adventure, so I'm gonna let her go. Welcome to another video. In this video I am going to be talking about muscle gains and fasting and how to hold as much muscle as possible while fasting. Now, when you're fasting, there's a lot of people fear losing muscle, especially people who have spent a lot of time gaining muscle, but even people that are of not such a big bodybuilder size, but they don't want to lose the muscle that they do have, and this is important. And one thing that you want to keep in mind is that the muscle is there for function. If you're not using it, you lose it, and especially during fasting. So during fasting, training actually has to go up. Muscle uses has to go up. You have to use your muscles more. Now, depending on your level of physical abilities, this can be as little as tensing and flexing throughout the day and actually making your muscles use, doing some squats, doing some shoulder press, doing some things to move your body, even pressing on the doorway to just flex and use and put pressure on the muscle. This will actually make a large difference to your muscle holding abilities. And now if you have a lot of muscle, you need to still train heavy, train hard, but train obviously safely. If you feel there's aches or pains or anything, you need to lower the weight, but you need to keep that pressure, that intensity up to teach the body that you need this muscle and you need to do this daily. You don't cut back your training when you fast, you actually up your training. This is what I found worked. Like I said, this is not medical advice, this is just my personal perspective from my own experience from doing many fasts and seeing how my body has developed and how it's changed, what muscle I've lost, what I haven't. And I've spent years and years eating 8 meals a day, trying all different things. I've worked with top bodybuilders around the world, Mr. Olympias and natural bodybuilders. I've worked with a lot of top quality bodybuilders, and I love bodybuilders because they have so much information on how to build the body. Yeah? So I found it fascinating to study these people, to follow them and to see what they do. And one thing I noticed from working with many different people is not one of them did the exact same thing. The only consistent thing was training hard and consistently. And that is key, consistent hard training. And like I said, and if you don't know about training, you need someone to help guide you. It's very important to have good form and do things correctly. The idea of no pain, no gain is not at all what I'm saying. I do not believe in no pain, no gain. I do believe in no hard work, no gain. Yeah, if you don't work hard, if you don't put the effort in, yeah, you won't get the rewards. But the consistency and to build yourself up, this is what makes a difference. And I apologize, there's a dog barking somewhere in the background. Hopefully it's not too loud for you. So yeah, have you fasted before? Are you gonna fast? And what's your experience with muscle loss during fasting? I found that it's minimal when I train. I have done fasts where I've done zero physical training, I've done lots of meditation, I've done some stretching, some Tai Chi, this type of movements, and I found that the muscle I lost more muscle. But I found when I done training, when I moved and made sure I moved first thing in the morning, get outside, even if it's just doing some shoulder raises, some squats with my body weight, some press-ups, I found these things made a huge difference to being able to hold onto muscle. Now for me personally, I eat 1 meal a day, and I used to concern myself with proteins. I just make sure it's nourishing food. And what do I mean by nourishing food? I mean food that's living, full of life force. So alive, leafy green food. I eat lots of plant food. I eat a lot of cabbage. Yeah, raw cabbage, cooked cabbage. I want to do some recipes on all the different ways I cook vegetables, but I found lots and lots of vegetables, things like quinoa. I don't eat grains, don't eat bread, which is grains, but I don't eat bread, grains, potatoes, sweet potatoes. I don't eat any of them. I eat minimal fruit, but I do eat lots of vegetables that are green and leafy green. And I have lentils and quinoa, sunflower seeds, and I try not to have the exact same meal every day. I minimalize certain things like garlic, onions I eat occasionally, but I'd like to take time off because all these things help with bacteria. If you can hear other noise in the background, Danielle is walking the cats and the dog at the moment, so they're around here somewhere. As you saw at the beginning of the video, that's baby Buttons, one of our 4 wonderful cats. Yeah, anyways, back to keeping your muscle. But like I said, train hard, train consistent, and fasting is a great benefit for muscle growth. Because once you come back after you've fasted, you've cleansed the gut, you've cleaned your intestinal tract, and you've healed that intestinal lining, it's made it more absorbent. So when you go to eat your next meal, you actually absorb more quality and quantity of the nutrients needed, because your body can process it more efficiently. And you'll find that when you eat, that you actually feel fuller, you'll feel more satisfied. And after a fast, I like to do single ingredient meals for the first day, then I'll do 2 ingredients the next day. So it may just be something as simple as like a cabbage soup for the first day, with a few seasonings, thyme, rosemary, certain things to put in with the cabbage, and boil it up and have a nice warm soup, not hot and not cold, something easy for your spleen and for your digestive tract. And then the next day I might just add another ingredient and have a different leafy green, such as spinach. I also like to forage. If I can forage and find things like goosefoot, this is amazing. This time of year, it's about, so I'm hoping to find some, and I'll have that probably tomorrow with some quinoa. It's delicious. I hope this gives you some insight into fasting, muscle gains, and holding your muscle during fasting. Please check out my other videos on, it's all about health, self-love, nutrition, and just wellness, and even depression of my life and my history dealing with mental illness, and all things to do with my life and very personal stuff. So check out the rest of my channel, check out my other videos, hit the subscribe button, press the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I love having you here.